Anneliese Michel was a young German woman who underwent a series of exorcisms in the 1970s. Born on September 21, 1952, she grew up in a devoutly religious Catholic family in Bavaria, Germany. Anneliese began displaying erratic behavior and symptoms that her deeply religious parents interpreted as signs of possession. Anneliese's behavior and beliefs. Anneliese experienced severe psychological and physical symptoms, including depression, self-harm, an aversion to religious artifacts, and hearing what she believed to be demonic voices. She also reportedly exhibited aggression towards her family members. Anneliese and her family strongly believed that she was possessed by multiple demons. The exorcisms. In 1975, after a failed psychiatric treatment, Anneliese and her parents turned to the Catholic Church for help. Two priests, Father Ernst Alt and Father Arnold Renz, performed 67 exorcisms on Anneliese over a period of about 10 months. These sessions were recorded, and the tapes later became crucial pieces of evidence in the legal proceedings that followed. Tragic outcome. Tragically, on July 1, 1976, Anneliese Michel died in her home due to malnutrition and dehydration. She weighed only 68 pounds at the time of her death. An autopsy later revealed that she died of starvation. Legal consequences. Anneliese's parents and the priests who performed the exorcisms were charged with negligent homicide. During the trial that took place in 1978, it was revealed that Anneliese's death could have been prevented with medical intervention. The court found both the parents and the priests guilty of negligent homicide, and they were sentenced to 6 months in jail and 3 years of probation. The sentence for the priests was later reduced to probation, while the parents' conviction was upheld. Legacy. Anneliese Michel's story continues to be a subject of fascination and debate. Some view her case as an example of the dangers of superstition and religious extremism, while others see it as a testament to faith. The case has inspired books, movies, and documentaries, including the famous film The Exorcism of Emily Rose, 2005. Clara Germana Cele, a South African girl born in 1903, became a notable figure in the annals of alleged demonic possession. Her case gained attention due to the extraordinary claim that she spoke languages unknown to her and exhibited behaviors that were considered unnatural. Here is a detailed report on Clara Germana Cele. Background: Clara Germana Cele was a young girl attending St. Michael's Mission in Natal, South Africa in 1906. According to reports, she suddenly began to exhibit bizarre and troubling behavior, including speaking languages she had never learned, such as Polish, German, and others. Strange phenomena. Clara allegedly displayed a deep aversion to religious artifacts and ceremonies, leading some in the local community to believe she was possessed by a demonic entity. Witnesses claimed that she could understand and communicate in languages foreign to her, which further fueled suspicions of supernatural involvement. Exorcism attempt. Faced with Clara's unusual behavior, the local community and religious authorities decided to perform an exorcism. The exorcism ritual, led by Father Erasmus Horner, took place in July 1906. During the exorcism, Clara reportedly exhibited violent reactions and spoke in various languages, strengthening the belief that she was indeed possessed. Outcome. The exorcism was said to be successful, with Clara's behavior returning to normal after the ritual. Following the exorcism, she reportedly had no memory of the events that had transpired during her possession. Legacy: Clara Germana. Cele's case became a subject of interest among those intrigued by supernatural phenomena. It is often cited in discussions about demonic possession and exorcism. However, it's important to note that the case lacks extensive and reliable contemporary documentation, making it difficult to verify the accuracy of the reported events. Like many cases of alleged possession, Clara's story is primarily known through anecdotal accounts and folklore. As with any historical account of supernatural events, it is crucial to approach the story of Clara Germana Cele critically and within the context of the beliefs and knowledge of the time. The case of Roland Doe, also known as the inspiration behind the novel and film The Exorcist, is a mysterious and controversial story of alleged demonic possession. Here is a detailed report on Roland Doe. Background. In the late 1940s, a young boy known under the pseudonym Roland Doe, began experiencing disturbing phenomena in his family's home in Cottage City, Maryland, USA. Born in 1935, Roland was an only child in a Lutheran family. His experiences included strange noises, objects moving seemingly on their own, and furniture being overturned. Early phenomena. The disturbances began when Roland's aunt introduced him to Ouija board sessions. After her death, the family experienced increasingly violent and unexplainable events in their home. Objects levitated, furniture moved, and Roland was allegedly thrown across the room by an unseen force. Seeking help. Frightened and desperate, Roland's family sought the help of their Lutheran pastor. The pastor witnessed the phenomena and recommended the family to a Catholic priest, Father Albert Hughes, who in turn sought assistance from Jesuit priests. Exorcism rituals. The exorcism of Roland Doe took place at Georgetown University Hospital in Washington, D.C. in 1949. The exorcism rituals were led by a team of Jesuit priests, including Father William S. Bowden, Father Raymond J. Bishop, and Father Walter Halloran. The exorcism reportedly involved several sessions over several weeks. During the exorcism, Roland exhibited violent behavior, spoke in strange languages, and allegedly demonstrated knowledge of private family matters. The process was grueling, with the boy reportedly struggling against the entities that possessed him. Conclusion. After a series of exorcism sessions, Roland's experiences reportedly ceased. He went on to lead a normal life, maintaining his privacy and avoiding public attention. His true identity was kept secret, and he has rarely spoken publicly about the events. Legacy. The story of Roland Doe's possession became the basis for William Peter Blatty's 1971 novel, The Exorcist, which was later adapted into the famous 1973 film. The case continues to be a subject of fascination and debate among paranormal enthusiasts, religious scholars, and skeptics. However, like many cases of alleged possession, the details remain shrouded in mystery and are primarily known through accounts that lack extensive contemporary documentation. Michael Taylor, a British man, gained notoriety in the 1970s due to his involvement in a highly controversial case of alleged demonic possession and subsequent murder. Born in 1944, Taylor's life took a dark turn when he became entangled in a series of events that would grip the public's imagination. Events leading to the exorcism. In 1974, Taylor was living in Ossett, West Yorkshire, with his wife Christine and their 5 children. Taylor, a deeply religious man, reportedly began experiencing disturbing visions and believed he was possessed by evil spirits. Seeking help, Taylor turned to a local Christian fellowship group led by Marie Robinson and her husband. The exorcism. In October 1974, after several prayer sessions, the group, along with Marie Robinson, decided to perform an exorcism on Taylor. The ritual lasted for several hours and involved intense prayers and supplications. Tragic outcome. After the exorcism, Taylor's behavior reportedly became even more erratic. Disturbingly, on the same night as the exorcism, Taylor brutally murdered his wife, Christine, in a horrific and frenzied attack. Legal proceedings. During the trial in 1975, Taylor's defense argued that he was not guilty by reason of insanity, citing his belief in demonic possession. The court heard about the exorcism and Taylor's deteriorating mental state. Despite this, he was found guilty of the manslaughter of his wife on the grounds of diminished responsibility. He was ordered to be detained in a secure psychiatric hospital. Controversy and debate. The case of Michael Taylor remains one of the most debated instances of alleged demonic possession and its legal implications. Skeptics argue that Taylor's mental state, combined with the intense religious fervor of the exorcism, created a volatile situation leading to tragedy. Believers, on the other hand, point to the case as evidence of the dangers of dabbling in spiritual practices without proper expertise. Legacy. The Michael Taylor case serves as a cautionary tale, illustrating the complexities surrounding the intersection of mental health, spirituality, and the law. It continues to be a topic of fascination and debate among those interested in the paranormal and religious phenomena, reminding society of the blurred lines between belief, mental illness, and criminal responsibility.